Hello once again everybody, welcome to Derail Valley. I am right inside the game already, as you can see. I basically wanted to get in and make sure that everything's running properly, because I've had some problems with this game in the past, but it all seems to be looking fine right now. In my previous playthrough, the last time I played this game, I must have been here and sorted out all of these jobs. So one pile of them must be ones that I can take, and one must be ones that I can't. At least that's what I think, because they're certainly not organised by type of job. Because you've got shunting ones here, which just stay in the same station, and you're just moving cars around. Freight hauls are where you're hauling loaded cars from one place to another, and then logistics hauls, which is you're hauling empty cars. So for today, I just want to take a short one. Not necessarily short distance, because that's steel mill to machine factory and town. So obviously we're at the steel mill. Machine factory and town's up there, right. Well, that's not too bad. Just head down here past the farm to the city southwest. And then up, right? I mean, it's not from steel mill to the farm. It's not a ridiculously short one. But anyway, let's see if this pile here is the ones that we can take. So insert job booklet. No, denied. Right, fine. I can't do logistics hauls, apparently. What are my licenses in this game? Oh well, might as well. I don't possess a logistics haul license. Really? What licenses do I have then? Let's see. Train driver, freight haul, and shunting. Right. Okay. Let's get a freight haul job then. That's a really, really long one. Oh, that's also long too. I can't take that. I don't think. It's certainly not there. Concurrent jobs, train length. Yeah, no. I've not got any of these licenses at all. I've got DE2, which is, I think, the little shunter. Yeah. Train driver. Everyone has that. Freight haul and shunting. Wow, I've really not done much on this, have I? What's my wallet look like? Nearly 40 grand. That's not too bad. So, I haven't sorted these at all, have I? So that's a shunting job. That's a freight haul. I'll be able to do that one. Steel mill to Harbour and town. Put it down. Yes, it's G to put it down. Steel mill, Harbour and town. Yeah, that's a decent run. Oh, let's do that one then, shall we? Let's see. Can we get any information on that? No. No, we can't. Denied? Oh. Until my debt is reduced. I'm in debt, am I? Hang on. How am I in that much debt? Confirm. There's my wallet. Take my money. Put that back. Confirm. Yeah, there we go. Ah, dear. No fees. Right, okay, fine. Lovely. There we go. There's my booklet. Right, where are we looking? We're going from B1. B1. Let's put that away. This B1 is right here. I just need to find some sort of train to pull it now. I'm very pleased that this is a VR game, or at least it's one that was primarily VR game. Because I've got to find myself a locomotive. Does anybody know where one is? Oh, here's one. Shall I just take this one? Let's make sure it's not coupled. Crouch, there we are. No, it's all uncoupled. That's lovely. The brakes are off. I assume they're off. I'm here. There we go. Right. Let's start this baby up, which I believe is that. I can I can scroll it to do those. You pull them towards you and it releases. Let's put some lights on, shall we? Cab light. There we are. Lovely. And let's go forwards. A couple of notches on there. We're going. We've left them behind. Knock that down. How are we doing for fuel and things? No, we're perfectly fine on fuel. And oil. Add just one notch of that. We can get our... No. We want our comms radio. Because that's our thing for dealing with the switches. So we need to get all the way over there. Yeah, that's going to be quite a big one. So what I want to do is I want to get the station map out. Oh, it's already on this. That's very nice. So I've got no idea where we are. Need to open B. So B is like that. It's facing northeast. That's fine. If we just put that down there, that's fine. I didn't know you did that. Anyway, world map. We can put over here for now. G puts it down. There we go. So that's that way. We need to go even further and come down that side. God, we got to go quite a long way. Let's get a bit more speed on, shall we? A bit more speed. Doing fine here now. Yeah, I think that's the one we've got to go down, yeah. Yeah, it is. Just this side of this road. So past here. That's the track we need, so it's just around here. Cut power. And we can begin to slow down. I've just got to check the map now, just to make sure that we are actually going to be facing the right way. Put the brakes on. Good, we're past that. Have a quick look at this, because we need to head south. Right? We need to head south. We're pointing north. Because if we go north, we're going to have to go a hell of a long way round. So yes, we've got to get the train from the other side. So, if we get out, we can set the points. Where are we? Comms radio, that's it. We can set the points in preparation. So, what we can do is we can go straight through here, look. Straight through the middle. They're already set like that. It's fine. So, straight down here. And then we'll go out that side then and come back in here. 7, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and come in on this one. Let's just double check that these are the wagons we're after. Where's our job? There it is. CFF 582. Yeah, there we go. 338 570 139 and 202. That's fantastic. Whoa. I went in and then I just walked straight out the other side. Right, so we should be off with the brakes. Give it a bit of throttle. We should just go straight through the middle here now. A little bit more throttle. Now we're going. We can get some speed on. It's fine. Oh, no, that's opened the door. I thought I might be zooming in there for a second, but no. This is not Train Sim World. This is Derail Valley. It's a different control scheme. That's right. Let's open the door and just stand out here for a moment. Yeah, straight through the middle. We're going to be driving in reverse the whole way, but yeah, that's just going to have to happen that way, isn't it? So let's go back in. Yeah, we do have a little table here, so we'll pick up our world map and we'll pop that there nicely. Hopefully that's not going to go anywhere, but you never know. It's kind of wiggling its way around, isn't it? That's all our stuff there. Ah, dearie me. Shunting. Takes time. Let's close that because it's getting quite noisy. A little bit more throttle. We're doing almost 30k. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Thankfully, we've only got 5 cars to take. That's it. Cut the power. Start applying the brakes. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the radio. So you that way. Everything else is that way. Lovely. I won't need that anymore. Forwards. Brake off. Give it a bit of power. Not too much though. Not too much. So yes, we're going into 1-0, which is out. Heading southwest. So that goes that way. Lovely. I completely forgotten where I'm actually going, but there we go. Harbour. That's where we're going. We're going to the harbour. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Harbour. I've got no idea where in the harbour we're dumping that. We'll deal with that later. Once we're on the way. And it actually makes a difference to what we're doing. Oh dear. Right. So we need to bring it in nice and carefully. A little bit of brakes. Let's just slow us down a bit now. Not too much. We're still doing over 10 kilometers an hour. So that's fine. Take the brake off. Coast in a bit now. Lovely. Now, the thing I like about Derail Valley is the coupling. The coupling is really good. It's much better than other train sim games where you just drive up and it either couples automatically or you just have to press a button. Alright, brakes on. Door open, and let's climb down and get started. If you've not played this game before, this is how you couple up. You take, yeah, that's the multiple unit connector, but we don't need that. You can take either one of these here, hook it over, screw that to tighten up. You then take the brake hose and hook it up to the other one, and then you undo, you open the brake valves. Now you should really check all the way along the train to make sure that those brake valves are all done up, but I don't particularly bother. Because really, you park them up, you close the brake valves, right? So it's that way. So we'll take that one off. We'll just do a quick check. The pressure's going. That's lovely. That means everything's done. And the brake's releasing. Lovely. That's the brake test. So we have released the brakes, haven't we? Bit more beans. Bit more power. Brakes are definitely off. You don't want to wheel slip. You don't want to wheel slip. You really don't. I mean, we're moving. Slowly, but we're moving. That's fine. Right, so we need to go pretty much straight on and hold left as much as possible until we're on this bit of track here. Just keep left. That's fine, I can deal with that. Now. Yeah, see, we're picking up a good bit of speed here now. 20k, that's lovely. We'll keep it. We'll just knock that down for now because we're still in the yard. If we bring up... where is it? Oh, I've got all the licenses down here, look. Oh dear, right. So we've got B10, Harbour and Town, G5. Right. Cool. We know where to take it now then. So G5 is... Oh good, it's one of these here. I wouldn't want to come out up here and then try and reverse in. And I've missed my first check. My first one already. Ah, great. That's the way off to the farm. Oh, I thought it'd be a while before we had to change direction. Because, yeah, that's just going to take us down to the farm over here. Oh dear, never mind. Forwards. A bit of power because we're on a bit of a slope going down. And wait for things to start moving again. Come on, a little bit more power. Put that power down. We're moving in the right direction at least. Yes, they're off. Bit more beans. Do you want some more beans? Trying to push this thing uphill from nothing is... Oh, I'm wheel stepping. There we go. We're moving at a slow but steady pace. That's perfectly fine. Oh dear. Anyway, it's fun when things go wrong, isn't it? It's fun when things go wrong. It's boring when everything's to plan and nothing interesting happens. Right, here we are. Brakes. Let's put a decent amount of brakes on. Let's get our radio out. Flip that. There we are. In reverse. 2 notches of power. Release the brakes. Right, we're fine. Brakes off. A couple of notches more. I really wish this loco was pointed the other way, but yeah. We've got a great view back down the train. No, that's wheel slipping. Come on. Still wheel slipping? There we go. Get our grip back. We're still wheel slipping. Seriously? Jeez, this thing does not have much grip. I'm only hauling 5 cars. This thing can't handle it? Seriously? No, I thought I'd gained enough power and enough speed to be able to use that notch. Obviously not. Anyway, we are definitely on the right track now. Can you zoom in at all? I can't remember if there's a key to allow just... Oh yeah, there we go. Right click. There we go. See? want to go faster. We are... No, not quite. We're not quite fast enough to avoid wheel slip yet. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Okay, yes, this is going to take a little while. Okay, well, at least we're going fast enough now to have put the throttle up another notch. It looks as if we're about to start going up. And it's 80k speed limit, so we might as well... No, we can't do that one. We can't put it up another notch yet. I can only hope that we have enough throttle to get uphill here. So we're just shy of 30k. And we're increasing speed, so that's fine. As long as we're not slowing down. As long as we're not slowing down, we'll be fine. Ah dear, where are we now? We're down there. We're halfway between the farm turn off and this one. God, this is going to take forever. It's 9. There's the sign for that. And it drops down to 6. Oh, we're nowhere near any of that. Oh, we are overheating slightly. Right. We are overheating slightly. That's the problem with going in reverse, I think. So I'll put the fan on, see if that makes any difference. We'll knock it down a notch on there. We're really slowing down here. Right, no, we have to have that there. God, look at that. Look at the engine temperatures, man. I've got the fan on. I only just got that in time. But there we go. Ah. Right, come on. You've got to cool down. You've got to cool down. I've shut the engine off completely. I can only hope that we can coast a bit and maybe start heading downhill. Oh dear. It's really not that much stuff. It's 5 cars of rails. How are we doing? That's another Y, is it? Where are we? Oh yes, yes. Still, keep left. See, we've got the fan on, so that should be helping. 1, 2, 3. We've really slowed down. But it looks as if we are at least flat now. Or the gradient has come off a bit. Temperatures are going back up again. It's only notch 3 on the throttle. Maybe it's just because we're running backwards that it's particularly bad. We've got the fan on. We've got the fan on, man. Ah, dear. Is that facing right as well? Is every single one of them facing right? Got it. Haha. That's a long range one. Yeah, we're overheating again. Let's knock it down just 1. The temperature is going down very, very, very slightly. Speed is more or less stable. Oh, it's going up a bit now. The warning light's gone out. We're going in the right direction. Fantastic. Now, of course, we're up here and we're going down to the harbour, so that is more or less downhill. The problem is this particularly is this a lot higher than here? I don't know. That's the problem. We'll find out. Temperature is fine. Speed also fine. See, the thing is, people really hare around in this game, in the videos that I've seen, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, just rush massively. I'll knock it up another notch, because we have started to slow down a bit. Speed is increasing slightly. Temperature is going up. Thought it would. But there we go. You need to maintain your speed, especially when you're going uphill. If that means ragging the engine, then it means ragging the engine. You can only do so much. Yes. Yes, I figured it would be getting a bit hot now. But it's okay, it's in the orange. It's when it gets to the red that it starts becoming too much of a problem. Right, now, are we at the summit now? Is that the summit mark? Are we going to start going down and be able to gain some speed without having to use the throttle too much? I hope that's what that meant. Are we going to be going downhill in a moment? I just love this map. It's all like trees overhanging the line and everything. It's it's like, what is that? What is that doing there? Seriously, that would have been like, that wouldn't have been able to grow there with trains running. Anyway, let's see how are we doing. Speed stable, temperature increasing. Knock the throttle down a little, because what on earth does that mean? Oh dear. It does look like we're going to be going downhill now though, so that's nice. The speed is okay. Could be better. Temperature appears to be either stable or dropping slowly. So we're fine there. If we can just get a little bit of downhill. A little bit of downhill. A little bit of speed from gravity. That would be fantastic. Okay, our speed has slowed to 20. That is pretty much my minimum speed, at least in my head. I don't want us to go any slower than that. At least knocking it up a notch has really brought our speed up significantly. Let's have a look. At least I know there's no switches for quite some time, so if we have a look at the map, we're about halfway along this leg now. Little lake down there. Lovely. Beautiful scenery. And yeah, just gotta wait now until we reach that bit. But I think we are going downhill. I think we are. One thing that is slightly concerning, of course, is the level of fuel, which definitely goes down pretty quickly, because it was full when we left, and it's already used pretty much a third. Although if we went uphill this way, then that will of course have used quite a lot of fuel, and if this is downhill, we won't use so much fuel. It looks as if it should be downhill, but I'm not really experiencing any kind of unbridled, uncontrolled acceleration with zero throttle. I've not had to use the brakes yet, basically. Anyway, sit back and enjoy the ride for a bit. We're back up to 30. Our temperature is increasing again, so we're going to have to knock the throttle down and wait for this to cool down a bit more. Anyway, sit back and enjoy the view. Okay, we're getting close to the junction. It's just up there where that bridge is. We're just rounding this corner here. That's where that bridge is. Unfortunately, I haven't really experienced any kind of acceleration because of gravity yet. It's felt rather flat along here. Temperature hasn't really dropped a huge amount. We're hovering around 20. So I'm just hoping it's not going to drop too much more beyond that. I am of course ready and waiting for the switches to appear so I can set them. Remember, we're going right now. That's it down there. The speed limit says 60k. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing 60k. Not in this thing which keeps overheating. If I didn't have any load, then I might be able to get up to 60k along here. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I probably wouldn't want to do that much anyway. I'd probably want to keep it around 50. But, yeah, I'm kind of paranoid about coming off and living up to the name of the game, which is, of course, Derail Valley. Anyway, it's a nice game. It's got a huge update coming out soon-ish. January. The end of June, I think it is. Yeah, the simulator update. Because this at the moment is overhauled. Then we'll get simulator update at the end of June. So, yeah. That'll be interesting to see when it comes out. We're nearly there yet. Almost. How are we doing? Temperature has dropped nicely. Still hovering around 20. That's not so bad. Right. And of course, yes, we've got to get this out and go that way. And we're going through there. And yes, we're definitely going down. So if you look over there, where that 4 is, that's flat. Over there where the 7 is, that's quite a long, quite a steep descent actually. So yeah, we'll need to get ready for that. Probably cut the power if we're going to start going downhill. Keep an eye on our speeds. We're at a 70 limit right now. There we go. The speed is climbing and I've cut the power completely. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, that's a 6. That's a 60k limit. That's all fine. So there, just wiggle around the valley and get down here where we turn left. And then we'll be in the harbour. Won't take long at all. The job did give us half an hour. We're probably going to be well over that. Oh, I don't know how long it took us to get going, but my recording software says I've been recording for about 40 minutes now. No idea how long the video is going to be, because I'm cutting out a few bits and pieces here and there. Yeah, still going down. We are going quite fast now, actually. Yeah. So, just a smidge of brake. Now, one of the features in Simulator is going to be brake heat. So, if you use the brakes too much and don't use the dynamic brake in the bigger diesel loco, then your brakes are going to heat up and their performance is going to degrade and you're going to have a very bad time. So yeah, anyway, we're doing that. We can take the brakes off again, I think. I wouldn't mind doing 50. I wouldn't mind it if we ended up doing about 50 down here, because the speed limits are fine. I mean, the speed limit there is 60, so... And it's a moderately tight curve, so we should be able to deal with it. Have we, Are we increasing speed at all? Oh yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. That's fine. I'll put on a bit of throttle. Give us a bit more speed. Aha. That sign is not for us. I see it would have been much nicer to just stand here and see both of those gauges and where I'm going at the same time. But it's definitely more difficult going in reverse. There's a 5. That's fine. We're nowhere near 40 yet. Oh, look at this valley. Look at this valley. That's beautiful. Quick look at the map and we're about halfway there. The scale of the map is pretty good, actually. It's... Stuff isn't anywhere near as far away as you think it is. Ooh, look, we've got a speed limit of 40 coming up, and we have increased speed quite dramatically. We better get the brakes on. Lovely, lovely. Quick check out the front, that's fine. Bring the brakes back off again. We do not want to come off. As fun as that would be, As interesting as that would be for you, yeah, that's not happening. I want to get this stuff to its destination safely and without incurring too much cost. Are we down to 20 miles an hour now, are we? Too much brake. It's too much brake. There's more trees over the track again. It's just going to go straight through us. Oh, there we go. Downhill. So we shouldn't need any more of that. Our fuel doesn't appear to have changed too much from the last time we checked it. So, yeah, we've definitely been saving fuel now that we're going downhill. There we go. It's pretty much straight run now. There's a 7. So let's have a quick look at our... where are we? Let's have a quick look at our job. So we're looking for G5, which is going to be there. So we need to go all the way through. And it's not E and F, but it's the one next to it. So you've got to head down towards D in order to get to that. C, D, E, F, and G. So G... what was it? G5? Anyway, east that way, west that way. So we're looking at the lowest number is north. Bit of brake, going a bit quick. We just so happen to have missed the junction, but it was pointing in the right direction anyway. I don't think I've ever gone along this little coast route. Anyway, we're back down to 40. That's perfectly fine. I spent a bit too much time looking at my map here, but yes, the we need to. Where are we? Where's my thing? There it is. G5. Right. So remember, it's G1 is north, so we need to make sure we head round to the right platform when we reach there. So we're doing 50 now, a couple of notches on the brake just to keep things in hand. There we are. So we must make sure that we go left. Put that away. Now I've selected it. Still heading downhill. It's fine by me. Check a speed. A little bit more brake. That's pointing the right way. Because we're not going down there to the military base. We're heading around here and around the top. See, we're flat now, so we take the brake off. 20 is fine. Smidge of throttle just to keep the speed on. And that should be fine. Right, we need... Yeah, stay left. Because that goes round to... yeah, the roundhouse. The turntable and everything. So we need to go around this way, keep left, past this Y, and then take the next right. My brakes are off, aren't they? I need 2 notches of throttle. There we go. So that's the one for that. This one heads off to the roundhouse around the corner there. So stay left. There it is. Plenty of trains over there. Including the fabled steam locomotive, which is... I've tried using that on another playthrough, on another save game. I just couldn't get my head around it. It was just a pain in the arse, especially when you can use a couple of the really big diesels and hook them up in a multiple unit. It's much easier to do it that way. Yes, stay left here. Luckily our speed is being maintained very nicely. It's the wrong thing, so we go here. So we need to head off that way. And then it's like around the corner over there. So that one, change that way. Oh, there we go, yeah. I was just worried I couldn't see the sign. But it was the other one in front of it. So yes. Head off down that way. You've got the two sidings there. And then head off to the left. So we get past there. There we go. It's right down there. And it's set that way already. Lovely. So it's just a case of finding out which track is 5. We can do that right now. So 5 is... That's not what I wanted. I wanted to put it down. 5 is the one just to the right. I think just to the right of the track you come in on. Because we're coming in from the west. Yeah, that way. Perfect. Having a look around the corner there. Can't see anything just yet. So that's straight on. Then we need that one that way. And the one behind it that way. Into number 5. Awesome. So put that away. Turn that off. Because we should have enough forward momentum now to guide us into the right space. G5I. Just double check. G5I. Lovely. Exactly where we need to be. Now I can turn around and monitor this. As long as the last one comes beyond that sign, we should be fine. We've got plenty of track in front of us, so we'll move forward. Plenty of distance. Now we can apply some brake. Slow us down. Alright, we stopped. Brake on. Engine off. I'm going to grab that. Grab that. Let's get out, uncouple the cars. So we put those back on, uncouple that, just make sure the brake pressure is done, undo that, and hook that back on that little hook there. There we go. All done. All we need to do now is go back to the station office. Which is this building over here, I believe. Yes, it is. There's the validator. That's not what we want. We want the job. In there. Complete. It took 44 minutes. A bonus time was 32. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, so there was no time bonus there. No damage done. No environmental damage done. Awesome. I love it though when you do environmental damage because this picture gets progressively worse. It's really funny. Right, I don't need this anymore. I want to put that in the bin. Okay, I missed it. Never mind. In the bin. And take the cash. Put it away. And that's it. Our job is done. Apart from the fact that we're going to have all sorts of fees on this thing now. 7 grand of fees. I'll print the details on that, please. Thank you. So yes, $960 damage. 6,000 used resources. So we've got a bit of wheel damage. That's quite a lot of wheel damage, actually. Why? Why? Was that the... Oh, dear. That must have been all that wheel slipping. Damage to the engine was probably when we got a bit hot. But oil and diesel, that's all fine. That's just the cost of doing it. Emissions, though. Come on. Really? Charging me for just emissions? How does that go into the environment? It's like, which tree do I pay to say I'm sorry for polluting the air? Anyway, that was Derail Valley. A very good game, and I'm really looking forward to the update. This is most definitely recommended. And thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, remember to subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.